Hello everybody, this is Logan Entertainment, and today's video we are going to be talking about what I believe I've solved for the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 DLC content. Well, it's not really a DLC much so, there's no new added games and whatnot, there's more secrets. So when I press this button, it's a new button that's added to Mystic Hippo, yeah, it doesn't work. Meaning that I've already did it, and I've finished the puzzle and everything. So here we have the Tiger Plush, which a lot of people are saying this is Tiger Rock. Now, I wouldn't say this is Tiger Rock, it's just a lot of people are thinking of this as Tiger Rock, but I believe this is supposed to represent the Tiger Plush that David from the Mimic used to hold. So, plus, it doesn't have like the Elvis-looking suit on, so that kind of explains a lot. So
hey guys, it is Editor Logan here. So I wanted to cut this part out because I forgot to mention that I do believe that the Mexis box itself is old, but not the entity. Because if you think about it, I highly doubt that whoever created the Mexis box would be capable of creating a physical entity that can interact with the physical world from the AR world. So I do think that when the Mexis box was moved, it was most likely done by whoever made it, and then eventually when whoever found the Mexis box, which is probably Vanessa and Gregory, they gave the Mexis box some modern upgrades, as well as plastered the security nodes throughout the Pizzaplex to make it harder to deactivate, and to add an extra piece of security, they created the Mexis entity, which is known as the entity in the game of Ruin. So that's all I have to say for this, so back to past Logan.
So this is an interesting setup. So this looks like this is a wooden structure of what appears to be one, and we can see this stained glass of what looks like, and this is a little carriage of some sort, and I can't tell, I think that's a yellow Freddy and a Bonnie, so this could be like Fredbear and Spring Bonnie setup for here, and it's very interesting because there's gifts here and masks. So I believe that this is most likely going to be a reference to not only the Secret of the Mimic, to where the game is going to take place, but I also think we're going to see the origination to where the masks came from, like in FNAF 4 after beating the fifth night, we deal with the bullies in FNAF 4, and they're wearing masks. And I am having a gut feeling that these masks could have originated here, but I think I'm a little more interested in what happens when I take off this right here. Now, unfortunately, the license plate on here is rusted, and we can't necessarily see much with this van, but judging by the boxy shape, I could tell that just by looking at the sides right here that the front is flat. And I actually looked up a van right here that is a Cheveorlet G10, which is a type of van which also happens to have a boxy front, and it does look pretty similar. It does look pretty similar to it. I mean, color scheme's a little different, but I think this is pretty similar. It's just different.
I also forgot to mention that General Motors produced this from 1964 to 1996.
My guess is that the Mexis box right here could have originated from here. Maybe. Because we could find the Mimic box in Secret of the Mimic, because this thing is supposed to be a really old supercomputer, and honestly this looks a lot smaller than it did in the game itself in a Ruin. This looks smaller, but I definitely love this idea, and some people are saying that this van is supposed to be Gregory and Vanessa taking the Mexis box out of the sinkhole and like taking it away. That is a possibility, but I don't think it's a coincidence that when I look up 1970s van, I just so happen to find one that is in the description of a 1979 Cheveorlet G10. Now, I'm just saying that this is a van that you can find from 1964 to 1996, and that's the type of van that you can see here. So I don't think that this is necessarily a van that you would probably see in whatever year security breach and ruin takes place. So my guess is that this was probably after when the building here closed down, and maybe Mexis was taken from whatever building in the factory. So I definitely think that this is something interesting. So in the keypad right here, so the fact that it's the 4625. Now, I definitely agree with the idea that maybe this could be the release date, like April 6th, 2025. So, I mean, given that Secret of the Mimic is supposed to come out in 2025, and this just so happened, in the last two digits, just so happened to be a 25, I can see this as a possibility, but I'm not going to necessarily jump to the conclusion that this could be it. I mean, this could be maybe the official trailer or something, or maybe this is the release date for the game. I don't know. We did get a reveal of Secret of the Mimic in August, so I'm not too sure how exactly Steel Wool's work schedule works exactly. So this could be the release date, but I'm not sure. So I think that's just about everything that I can think of. So thank you guys for watching. I know this is a bit of a quick video and it's kind of just me rambling a little, but I wanted to give my thoughts on the topic, and I think I'm pretty solid on what I'm presenting, but I could be wrong. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.